What's different about this opportunity is, yes, we're in pre-launch, which is a huge opportunity. There's always such huge opportunity when you're the first, but there's always that fear of a new company joining a new company. Well, what's great about this company is we are backed. We are a division of Би-Эко, meaning that you're not joining a company that doesn't have any record. We're debt free. And what's really great is, so you're not worrying about a company going out of business because we're completely debt free. But what also is really great is we already have a track record and we're already have a proven system. So you are joining a company that has a proven system, and now you're pre-launching out this Би-Эко opportunity. So I'm going to let Adrian take over and share his presentation and go from there. Thank you, Adrian, so much for doing this.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate you having me on today. I just want everybody to know that I'm going to go through the main part of the presentation. It's probably going to take about 11 or 12 minutes max. And then if they want to, I'm going to do just a very abbreviated compensation at the end of it, if you'd like me to do that as well. Would you like me to do that right after, or just keep on going, or?
No, yeah, go through the compensation.
Okay, I'll do the whole thing, about 20 minutes or so, maybe even faster. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if any of you drive to work every day and you see lines like this. This is one of the worst places in the country, California, with these people that drive 1.5 hours to 2.5 hours to work every day, and I can't believe they want to do that. This product crosses all barriers, like I said. I don't care whether you want to go out and have fun, or you're driving for work, you're hauling some horses around, you're out just having fun in your car, cruising around Hawaii or whatever. Or if you're like DeMar Zimmerman here, this is his river van. He decided to sell everything he had and go out and just start fly fishing. That is his hot button, is being able to go fly fish everywhere he goes. This product works in fleets. You can work for fleet vehicles, any type of heavy machinery, 18-wheelers, your lawnmowers, your snowmobiles, anything that takes gas or diesel, like I mentioned. And I don't know if any of you see these lines like this anywhere where you are, whether you're in Canada or here in the US, or maybe even some people watching this from outside the country, but gas lines are ridiculous. The one on the bottom left is one of the places I used to go for gas down in Orange County. And that line was like that from the moment they opened until the moment they closed, 7 days a week. It was absolutely the craziest thing you've ever seen. Well, how Би-Эко works. Gasoline or diesel fuels are hydrocarbon molecules of different sizes and lengths. And when you combine them with the Би-Эко fuel tabs, the hydrocarbon particles instantly become broken down in size and are easier to burn. When you increase the fuel surface area, it burns a lot cleaner, and it reduces your CO2, CO, HC, NOx, and smoke emissions. Most fuel additives on the market have 5 basic ingredients: sulfur, hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen. Those are the same constituents that are in your fuel. Well, Би-Эко fuel tabs technology is completely different and was required to go through review by the United States EPA in order to get it registered for use in both gasoline and diesel engines and in the fuels. This is a little test that was shown by us on the other pre-launch site. And you can see here, this is an injector test, and it shows Sinclair diesel gasoline, 1 tablet for every 20 gallons. They actually averaged 15.17 improvement over not using the tabs. And I know for a fact I'm getting that or better on my vehicle. A lot of times you get carbon built up in your motor. The picture on the left is, picture on the left is the way it's supposed to look. No, sorry, my glasses are not doing so good. Without Би-Эко fuel tabs, the one on the left, with Би-Эко fuel tabs, the one on the right, that is actually cleaner. This is not the best picture in the world, but that is a cleaner motor. And when you have dirt, I like to give this analogy real quick. I'll just do it fast. But if you have a sliding glass door in your house, when you first put it in, slides really, really easy. I mean, any kid can open the door or whatever. But after a few years of having that door open and close, you've got the dirt coming in from outside. You've got different things falling into the tracks and gumming up the wheels and stuff. And Sometimes it takes 3 men and 4 boys to get those doors closed. That's kind of like it is with an engine. While it's new and clean, it works very efficiently. So a new motor should be much more efficient than an older motor. These are injectors right here. This is a properly functioning injector, the one on the left. You can see the intermittent spray. If the fuel doesn't atomize properly, you won't get a good clean burn. This is similar to if you have a carbureted vehicle. A lot of guys or gals, anybody drives, like let's say an old street rod or car that they drive to shows and things, and they don't drive them all the time. A lot of times their fuel can get gummed up, can get old, and will not be working optimally. Like I said, in the jets and carburetors work the same way, and you want your jets spraying like this too, so you get full atomization of the fuel. That way it burns really clean. Improves diesel fuel cleanliness. This one here, this is a cutaway, this little piece here, and that's carbon buildup inside that injector. This over here is when it's cut away. Unfortunately, that vehicle did have some rust. It did not clean the rust out, but it is keeping it clean and completely free of that black soot, as you can see right there. It's in this one that's not using it, and this one here has absolutely no black soot whatsoever. It improves your miles per gallon. It improves harmful emissions. It boosts your power and performance, cleans carbon deposits in the motor, improves fuel stability. That's really important for people that drive like show cars or street rods, for people that have a motor home. That I know a lot of Canadians come down here to the US to spend the wintertime in Arizona because it's nice and warm, and we got 74 degrees today. So they come down here, and then their diesel in their motorhome sits for quite a while. Sometimes it can cause it to be not quite as stable, or some of the additives that they offer you at the motorhome places is pretty pricey to help keep that diesel stable. This is really a cost-effective way to do it, and it reduces the black exhaust smoke that you see out of a lot of diesel motors. So this is a testimonial from a gentleman in our business, K. Ross, and his car is a 2001 Mercedes-Benz 300 E20. If you go in the United States, or actually wherever you are in the world, if you go to EPA and EPA.gov and then put in EPA MPG and a model number, it will tell you what your car averaged when it was new. This one showed 21 miles per gallon average, 18 in the city, 26 on the highway. So note, 26 miles per gallon at its best with a tailwind is the best that show this car would do. So it takes approximately 4.8 gallons to travel 100 miles. His vehicle here, as you can see, has nearly 300,000 miles on it. It's 272,963. So I would venture to say that that motor is not performing as well as it did when it was new. They drove 151 miles, 68 miles per hour, and 30.7 miles per gallon is what he averaged. If you notice over there on the other side, it was 26 was the average. This is 30.7. That's 4.7 miles per gallon better than when the vehicle was new. That's pretty huge. He has a 20-gallon fuel tank in that car. And if he filled up here at this Shell station, he has to, by the way, that car requires premium fuel. So that's the V-Power, or premium fuel, premium down here. At a 20-gallon tank, saving 70 cents a gallon, that's a $14 difference right out of the gates, because you can use regular gas rather than premium. On this one here, it would have been about a $13 savings, and at 40 cents a gallon, that would be an $8 savings. Before he even gets out of the gas station, he's saving that kind of money. That definitely makes it worth spending, at worst case, $3.66 per tab, and we can show you how you can get them actually for around $2.75 shipped to your front door. That's pretty huge. This is his river van as well. Again, he's been using Би-Эко fuel tabs for 2 months and saved over $100 on DEF, which is diesel exhaust fluid. Anybody that has a diesel engine that was built post 2010 have to use DEF. This is this diesel exhaust fluid. That's pretty expensive. I didn't know about it because my motorhome was a 2009 model that we had previously, and I didn't need it. But I got on Amazon, and for 2.5 quarts of DEF, it's anywhere from $13 to about $27 on Amazon. He hasn't filled up his DEF since before Thanksgiving. So that's huge. He's saving a ton on that diesel exhaust fluid. We're going to go quickly just over a little bit of the compensation plan. Anybody knows two people. I mean, everybody on the phone. Pick up your phone, look at it. I bet if you're like my phone, I mean, I think I've got 1,700 people on my phone. So if you talk to people and say, you know, who do you know? You don't ever say who you know. You say, don't ever ask people that. But just, I told my wife I was going to go over to Costco and just go around in circles and go and get like 25 or 50 cents worth of gas and then pull out and then go park for a little bit and go back when a new group of people come and ask them why they go to Costco for gas. And I know their answer every time is going to be, well, because it's 30 cents or 40 cents cheaper than anywhere else in town. And I said, what if I told you that you could save an extra 15 to 20% on your fuel bill? Would you be interested in that? I've done this a couple of times. No one goes, no, you know, I think I'm saving enough. I don't want to save anymore. So everybody is always interested in saving, especially with gas prices the way they are. The other thing I wanted to do, and I hate to digress, but I'm going to, there have been companies in the past that have done fuel tabs, but the challenge was the fuel prices were so low before, it didn't make a lot of sense to pay $3.50 to $4 for a fuel tab and go out and save $5 on a tank of gas. It just wasn't proper timing. Now is the right time with gas prices the way they are. It's even worse in Europe and Asia. I don't know what you are. We saw what we were in the United States. I'm not sure what Canada is right now, but I'm sure it's fairly high as well. Right now, as she mentioned, the brand partner fee is being waived for a limited time. You have several different ways that you can join and try the fuel tabs. One of my favorite ways is you can come down here. I do the lifestyle bonuses. So if you have a husband and wife at home, or whoever's at home, if you have two people in the household, you can get a $50 pack. It's 15 fuel tabs, and you have some to share with a few friends. I don't know how many times you fill up a month, but if you're driving anywhere, 15 fuel tabs and sharing with people as well, you will run out really quickly. For the second lifestyle bonus up here, if you're buying 110, includes shipping to 200 countries, you get 40 fuel tabs. This one provides 35 business volume, and this one is 55 business volume. For the fast start bonus, on a $50 order, you get 35 business volume. And on your first order, always, you get half of the BV in cash as a fast start bonus. So on a $35 order, you'd make $17.50. And on the $110 order, you would make $27.50 as a fast start bonus. A little volume still goes in, even though they do that. But then next month, you'll be getting full volume on both of those orders if you put it up on a replenishment order. Some companies call it an auto ship. I like calling it replenishment because these days people don't like the word auto ship, because no matter where you go online, you have auto ships. So if you go out and you have 2 by 2, you get two people, they each get two, and you're in the $50 order, you get a $50 bonus, which means your $50 product just cost you $0. That's a good way to go. If you want to be a little bit bigger business builder, or you want to take this a little more seriously, if you buy the $110 order, share it with a lot of people. We have trifold brochures. We have some different things to get those out to your people. You will make a $100 bonus if you get 2 by 2. That doubles, or actually that will completely pay for that order as well, minus shipping. If you go out and find one more person and educate your people enough and have them go find one more person each, you go to a $150 bonus on a $50 order, or you go to a $300 lifestyle bonus on the $110 order. That's starting to creep up there pretty good. Go to 4x4, you sponsor one more again. Actually, here you have your people sponsor one more, which means they just each have 4, and they can have more. That's fine. But if they each get 4 people, so 4 getting 4, on the $50 order, it pays you a $250 bonus, and at the $110 order, it pays you a $500 bonus. That's getting up there, guys. This is the granddaddy of all of the lifestyle bonuses. It's a 5x5. If you sponsor 5 people and help them sponsor 5 people, back up. Okay, you make a $350 bonus if you're on the $50 order, or if you just had an extra, look at this. If you just had your order at 110 monthly, you would make an extra $350 to spend an extra $60. That just makes all the sense in the world. Another thing really cool about this company is they will allow you to open more than one position. So let's say a couple months goes down the road and you have your 5x5 and you say, you know what, I think that wasn't that hard. I think I want to do it again. They'll let you get another spot and do it again. And if you fill those up, they'll let you do it again. And you can get as many of those 5x5 positions as you would like. That's pretty huge. A lot of companies don't allow that. One of the other bonuses that's really cool in the company, the binary 2-team pay and sponsor matching bonus. When you first start out, you get a 10% check match on the volume of your lesser leg. And it says smaller, but it should say lesser team's volume. And you get a 10% check match. So if you have, say, 1,000, let's say you have 1,000 volume on the right, 1,000 volume on the left, 10% check match will be $100 right here. Because they were equal, it'd be $100. You also get a 20% check match to all of your personally sponsored people. That's huge. Because if you go out and you, over the next, let's say it takes you a whole year to put 10 people in that are just squeaking by making $1,000 a month. You got 10 people making $1,000 a month, that's 10,000. Your weekly check match can be up to $2,000. Okay? You get 20% of all of those people's money. That's pretty huge. This one here's the one that really excites me. I was talking to a gentleman one day and he said, oh, he says, you only pay 4 levels. We pay 8 levels. So our comp plan's better. I said, no, we actually pay to infinity levels. And we do that because we get a 10% check match on 4 generations. And a generation is all the way down to your first gold. So all of these people right here, all of these are, I haven't counted them. There's a whole ton of them. That's that person's first generation, all the way down to here, here, and here on this team. So they're getting 10% on those. Then it starts all over again. 10% on all of these people. And then 10% on all of these people. And if you didn't have a gold until off the bottom of my screen down there, you'd be making those check matches on every single person down there. And we know for a fact, because my wife and I have done this before, you can have thousands of people in your first 4 generations, thousands. And some people go, well, you know, what if I'm only making $1 or $2 check? Okay. If you got 3,000 people that you're making a $2 check on, we gotta look at that's about $6,000 a month. That's pretty huge. And it only continues to get better. You need to have 2,500 CV weekly of volume in your lesser leg to get the gold rank, 5,000 weekly to get the platinum rank, and 7,500 weekly to get the diamond rank. And our host today is, am I allowed to say you have 2 diamond positions?
Yep.
If I'm not, I just did.
Yeah.
Okay, cool deal. So that is the compensation plan. Why did it go? Oh, I forgot this. For people that really want to go out and knock it out of the park, they do have a global bonus. So people that are in the diamond bonus pool, they take 2% of all global sales. Now, last year I heard that they did about 120 million last year. If you average that out, that would be 12 months in a year, that would be $10 million a month. If you take 2% of 10 million, that's $200,000, if I calculated that correctly. And you get 1 share of that $200,000 divided between the people that are in the diamond pool that week. That is absolutely huge. That can be a lot of money. Then for people that want to take this seriously, want to maybe think about quitting their job and go and do something, taking control of their life and not having to worry about go drive to a job anymore. They have a blue diamond $10,000 one-time bonus, double blue diamond $20,000 bonus, 40,000 black diamond and 75,000 double black diamond. And then look at this, you all. My wife and I, we're not green diamonds, but we are peridot because we're both born in August. We like green. I like the green diamond. I definitely want to hit for that $150,000 one-time bonus. So that is the end. Oh my gosh, I keep thinking that's the end. Here we go. Last time. Sorry, dog's barking here. The envelope. You can go to over 200 countries for $10 flat rate. I don't know any other company that can do that. That is huge. We've been in other companies that, okay, you've got shipping of $19 or $24 or whatever here in the US. Okay, then you want to send something to Europe and they go, it's $90 shipping. And you're like, what? Yeah, so this is doing $10 flat rate to 200 countries. That is huge with this envelope system. Now, I know for a fact that's my last slide. So thank you for having me on today. I appreciate it.